Afterschool with the ICM, where today we're going to be talking about one of our engineering activities, which is all about creating your own shadow puppet. But before we get into how to create our own shadow puppet, we need to talk about how shadows are created. And there's two things that you'll need to be able to create a shadow. The first thing is a light source. So in this activity, we'll give you a flashlight, but then the second thing that you'll need is an object. So that object, however, for the shadow to be created has to be what we call opaque, meaning that none of the light can penetrate through, which will block the light and generate that shadow. But for an object to be considered opaque, it has to be completely solid. There are two other kinds of objects, though, that we can consider that can potentially create shadows, but we'll talk about that in just a sec. So the first one is considered transparent. So when something is considered transparent, it means it's completely see-through, it will not block any of the light out, and it will not create a shadow. A good example of what is a transparent object is glass. And then the last object that you could potentially have to create a shadow is a translucent object. So this means that it might block some of the light out, but some of the details or some of the things might be missed in potentially your shadow puppet because some of the light is able to penetrate through. So in the next part of this video, we have an activity for you to test your knowledge on what the differences are between transparent, translucent, and opaque objects. So take your guesses on what you think which object is which. Welcome back, friends. Now that you've seen that part of the video, the three objects that you were questioned on were tinfoil, a water bottle, and a pair of sunglasses. The tinfoil is considered opaque, our water bottle is considered transparent, and our sunglasses are considered translucent because you could see 2D Pete through the sunglasses, but you couldn't see all of it. So sunglasses are a really great way to represent something that's translucent. You couldn't see Peter at all through the tinfoil, so this is a good material to create some shadows out of. And you could see Peter completely with the water bottle because it is transparent. None of the light was blocked. So you're going to be given lots of different kinds of materials to create your own shadow puppet. Some things that might be considered transparent, some things that are considered translucent, and some things that are considered opaque. And your job is to create what you think is going to make the best shadow puppet and test it out with our flashlights. We'd love to see what kind of shadow puppets that you create. Thanks for coming to play today.